Hello, it's Lindsay, and this is part 3 of my Getting into Medical School series. And this is just to wrap everything up so they can kind of just get a gist of the things you need to be having in mind when you do apply to medical school. So, of course, the first one is just making good grades. I'm not saying that your grades have to be all A's. Lord knows I did not make all A's. Excuse me, in undergrad. But just keep your grades up to be competitive. Some courses will be hard, no doubt, but just make sure that you study hard so that you can be a competitive applicant. Also, get involved, whether it's, with on-campus student organizations or doing things in the community or work study or things like that. Get involved with your community around you. That way, when you are filling out your application and asks you for extracurriculars or things like that, you'll have a lot of things to put down. And that just shows the people who will be looking at your application that you are not just one-dimensional. Doctors need to have a personality and they need to have real life experiences. You don't just want someone who's just a science geek. All they did in 4 years at school was study. Okay. I talked a lot about it in the second video, but clinical experience, make sure you've had some shadowing or some volunteering or some sort of experience where you were around people who were sick or people who were seeing a doctor. They do want you to know what it's like to, be in the doctor's shoes and to also just be around different demographics of people and different people who have sicknesses that you may not have been familiar with or things like that. So just make sure you have that experience. Also, make friends with your professors and anyone that you did research or an internship with. Make sure that you have at least 5 people who can say that you are an awesome person. That way, when it's time to pull those letters of recommendations, if you do make it when you make it that far in the process, it'll be really easy. You won't have to hunt people down, and you won't have to, not apply to a school because you don't have the number of letters of recommendation that they want. And also, make sure you're keeping up with deadlines, whether it's taking the MCAT or when the school's deadline to have your application is. Make sure that everything coincides so you won't be running around at the last minute trying to get, letter of recommendation, finishing up this application, sending in your payment for the application fee. Make sure everything is set. And then also, spend time on your application. I would say I probably worked on my med school application for about a month on and off, just making sure that everything was correct. They make you list down one by one every class you've had and the grades you've had in that class. You have to send in transcripts. You have to have a personal statement which says, why do you want to be a doctor or why do you want to go to this medical school, and all of that takes a lot of proofreading, and with classes that you're taking and other things you're involved with, it's not something that you can just do overnight. I would just recommend you do a little bit day by day. But I hope this video has really helped you guys. I wish it was around when I was applying to medical school, but I did have a really supportive team that helped me to get to where I am. Like I said, I'm a first-year medical student, and probably after today I won't have a whole lot of time on my hands, but if you guys do have a lot of questions, or please leave me comments or send me messages, and whenever I get a minute, I promise to check back in and make sure that I am giving you guys an answer to your questions. But thanks for watching, and best of luck in the future for all of you. Bye.